Good evening and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How is everybody tonight? Hope you're all well. Hope you're all set for the weekend. It's looking like it's going to be a scorcher. And that being the case, this game is very appropriate for this evening then. Let's say hello to the chat. Good evening, Paranoid Spectre. Good evening, Roger. Welcome to both of you. How are you tonight? Hope you're well. Is it equally warm where you are? In your area of the world? You're absolutely well. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm very well, other than the fact of it's a bit warm. So thematically, this is perfect for this game tonight. Roger, you're doing well. It's 91 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 27 for Paranoid. Oh, at least it's nice and chilled inside for you. I don't have the luxury of being able to have wonderful air conditioning. So I am absolutely feeling it. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Thank you so much for the host. And Roger, your office has AC. Oh, you see, now you're just making me jealous. That's not fair. That's not fair. So then, what game are we playing tonight? We're going to be playing the brand new expansion for Destinies from Lucky Duck Games. We're playing Sea of Sand. We played Destinies a couple of weeks ago on the channel and thoroughly enjoyed the experience. And now we've got a brand new setting with new heroes, a new location, new items to find, and of course, new destinies to follow. So I am very much looking forward to playing tonight's game. So if we are all set, let's just double check. Sarah? Are you all set and ready? Shall I bring you on in? Might as well. Oh gosh, you always sound as if you're playing under duress. All right, here we go. Reluctantly, we'll bring you in to play another game. Good evening, Sarah.
Hello, friends and family. I am not here against my will. I am here as a willing participant. This will be fun.
Oh, that's going to be a soundbite.
Hello!
Hello, hello. How are you?
I am good.
Excellent, excellent. Are you ready to play tonight?
I feel as if I should be addressed as the Countess for the continuation of the evening.
Okay, well, let's go to the table so that people can understand, whom the Countess might be. So here we go.
No, they don't need to know that part. They just need to know that my name for right now is the Countess. And I shall be addressed as such.
Gosh, it is a role-playing game in a board game, and you're absolutely getting into the role already, aren't you? Right, so here we go. So this is the expansion, Sea of Sand for Destinies. I have set up the game. We've got a lovely cover here. And that's all I need to do to set the game up. It's nice and easy. I have our player boards. Sarah is at the top here. And tonight, for this particular part of the campaign, she is going to be playing as the character, the Countess. Maybe we'll learn more about her character as we go through. I am playing a Freedman. I'm not quite sure what a Freedman is. So maybe we'll find that out during the course of the game. But for anybody who watched the video or the live stream for the core game of Destinies, you, of course, will be familiar, but for those who are new, Destinies is run by an app which will be on my mobile phone. So let's just show you here. So this is what I have. And just bear with me 1 second, because I do not want the camera zooming in and out like that. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I usually feel in any good ransom video if the victim says I'm not here against my will, normally means they are. So I felt that was a good point to add.
Oh my goodness, the meta story of these streams now is getting very dark. All right, so I think we are good to continue. All right, so as I say, we are going to be using a phone here. I'll be bringing it up onto screen so that you're able to see as we play. As you can see, there is, of course, a spoiler alert. We will not be sharing with you, the chat and the viewers, the destinies that we are pursuing. We'll try and keep those kind of shrouded in mystery. But of course, as you watch the game unfold, you will learn about possible story elements. That's kind of unavoidable. However, what I believe in the game is that there are many paths, and we may not explore everything during tonight's game. So there could be quite a lot of the game that you may be able to explore on your own at a later date. But let's bring the game app up onto the screen.
Secrets and mystery.
Okay, so here we go.
I don't know what that was. Oh dear.
So when you get started with the game, the first thing that it shows is, of course, you can select either the core game or the expansion. We will, of course, go for the expansion. And so here we go. We're going to be playing the first chapter of this 3-chapter campaign. This is the Siege of Mahdia. So the year is 1390, and the Barnaby Crusade is about to start. Join it and sail across the Mediterranean Sea together with the Crusader forces. The unknown Saracen's coast awaits you, and who knows how much further this adventure will take you.
I apologize, I read chat at the wrong time.
It's all right.
You should read Paranoid's comment.
Okay. Well, Paranoid, we'll sort that out after the stream. Sarah's not in the basement. Honestly. Right. Let's play this one.
Los Torpedos is asking if it is a Polish game.
I think so. Do you know, I am not 100% certain, because for some reason I wanted to say it might be French. But you might be right, I think. You might be right. I will find out for you. I will find out. It's Lucky Duck Games, so you could possibly do a search. So let's press play. And we're going to be playing the normal game, which is for 2 to 3 players. And so here we go. I have lots of text to read out. So let's hope let's hope that none of this is going to cause me problems. Okay. The Siege of Mahdia. In the year of our Lord 1390, the crusade for Mahdia was launched. Whether for faith, or to wipe out the pirate menace, or to stop a far more sinister threat, hosts of knights from all over Europe joined the cause. The most numerous were the French, led by Duke Louis II du Bourbon, who became the commander of all joint forces. backed by the powerful Genosian army and famous, oh my goodness, Condor. Oh no, here we go. You see, this is where I fail. Come on, Sarah, help me out. Condoretti? We're going to go with that. The Crusaders cross.
Condottieri.
Oh, there we go. When I mess it up, you just fill in the word for me, yeah? The Crusaders crossed the Mediterranean Sea unopposed and laid siege, encircling the pirate fortress by both land and sea. The Christians established their camp on the dusty plain beneath the city walls, mercilessly scorched by the African summer sun. With the harsh environment, divisions among the Crusaders, logistical problems, and the imminent threat of an approaching Saracen relief force, the sands of time are already in motion. Will the Crusaders be victorious before time runs out, burying them beneath the sea of sands? Whoa, okay. Condottieri. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
No.
I'm going to go with how you're making it sound, because that sounds right. So, okay, so we have the setting, and it's a vastly different setting than what the core game was, so this is exciting. So, we have to choose our characters, and we're going to be playing as the Countess and the Freedman. Say okay to that. And so, we have to set up the Countess, and the game tells us exactly what we need to do. We need to take 1 gold, we need to take 2 additional gold, and refresh one of our dice. And she has pip markers on her intelligence at 4, 7, 8, and 10, dexterity at 6, 7, 9, and 11, and power at 7, 9, 10, and 12. So, let's do that.
Now, when it says character bonus, take 2 additional cookie symbol and refresh the dice. Is that after each turn or like each round?
That's literally just for the start. So let's move.
And how would we refresh 1 extra dice just now, or is that like a?
If you remember, when you end when you start a new day, you get to refresh your dice. So you have your core dice.
But the cookie symbol, that's not a daily thing?
No. That's just for here and now. So right now you're going to get 1 coin.
But refreshing my dice, 1 dice is a daily thing. Okay.
Exactly. And then we're going to take 2 additional coins. You see, of course, you're the Countess, so you have money. You got lots of money. And you get to refresh 1 of your dice. So there we go. And then we have to put...
I have money. I am rich
your
and
pips
fancy.
That's 4, 7...
I am the Countess, and you are just a Freeman.
Oh, gosh. Oh, hopefully we'll find that... well, we'll soon find out if I have any special abilities.
Had you been a costly man, you would have been worth more. But you are free. Therefore...
You're really getting into this. So there we go. So that is the Countess all set up. Okay. So let's go and see how the Freedman fares. So
it's me again, the Countess.
So let's move my dice out of the way. Have you been eating candy today?
No, but I did have, before this, I had some Digestas with jam on them.
Oh, there we go. It explains everything.
Oh, but it was good. I got it from Market. It was like cranberry and blood orange and pineapple. Yes.
Okay, so we take 1 coin. And we've exhausted all of our dice. I need to put those dice back on in there. Then we take the torch, which is item 15. Okay, let's find that. I'm going to have lots of cards in front of me, no doubt. So this expansion adds a nice deck of cards. So there's my torch. These are the cards that are added that are unique to the expansion. And of course, we have our unique map tiles, but you use all of the cards from the core game as well. So I have my torch. I do not get to refresh one of my dice. That's interesting. So you have one die already. But now I put in my pips. I have a 5, an 8, a 10, and 11. Do you remember how the game works with the pips?
That's what we have to roll. So, like for mine, where it's a 4, I need at least a 4 to be successful.
That's correct, yeah.
But if I roll a 7, then I get 2 successes.
Yes, exactly, yes. And of course, as you to progress and to improve your character, you're trying to move those pips closer to the 1, aren't you? If you can get your pips all the way down to the end, it means that as you roll, you've got more chances of more successes. All right, so that's me set up. And of course, we have our little miniatures that we will be putting onto the or into the game world in a moment. So let's click. We have everything. Yes, we do. And it tells us about being able to save. So this is a good element of the game, is that your position is saved. So if we don't complete this first campaign or scenario tonight, we could always come back to it to carry on. All right, so it is now telling us the center of the camp full of rich and colourful tents displaying the coats of arms of the most esteemed crusaders. And this is placed up in the middle of the board. So go through the deck, and I'm looking for card 105, which happens to be... Oh, is that 2 together? There we go. They're not in order. That's going to be interesting. All right. So we have the camp right in the middle there. All right. Next. So a deep blue tent decorated and with embroidered gold lilies belongs to the Crusades leader, Louis de Bourbon. Whenever unsure, you may find it worth speaking with him and his spy master. So we have to indicate that there's a place of interest. So we put a token just there. And we do have an actual character. So let's... In fact, it's not a token because we have a wonderful box here with all these miniatures. And as you can see, there's a very, very cool miniature just in the middle there. But we need to find...
Which?
Which one? Which one? Oh, you mean which? I don't think there's any witches in this one.
When you were going over the things last time, which? It's doing magic. It could be a witch.
I honestly don't think there are any witches. But I have to find our man. And where is he? Again, we'll look at these miniatures at the end. But they are wonderful. Beautiful little miniatures.
Slap some primer on them. They'll look good enough for the tabletop.
I think what I have to do is I have to grab... I thought this might be the case. Hang on a second. I need to get a miniature from the core game. Hang on.
An inappropriate question for stream. Don't ask people for size. Sorry. They're little. Put your guesses in now for what size they are. And then when he comes back, we'll see who's closest. I say 25 millimeter, whatever the measurements are.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
Okay, what size are the figures?
They are 15 mil.
Ah, man, I said 25. I wanted to say 15, but I didn't know if that was a thing.
They're tiny, but suitable for the game, and because of their scale, it allows then for the monsters to be huge, which is great. Okay, so we have Louis' tent done. And then we have to put in a command tent. A huge guarded command tent stands in the center of the camp. So we have place of interest. There we go. And then we have card 115 at the top. So we just go through the deck. And again, another nice aspect on the game, if you're not familiar, is that if you haven't gone to an area, then there is a fog of war, so you cannot see what that area has. So this is the French part of the camp. Beneath it, oh, come on, Sarah. We have the camp area occupied by the... Go on, I'm letting you say that bit.
Oh. Oh, man, I had it earlier. Condottieri. So condottieri.
Condottieri. Okay, and then we have the camp hosting crusaders from all over Europe. Over to the left. And then we have, over to the right, the northern parts of the ramparts. We are, of course, trying to lay siege to this pirate fortress in northern Africa. So we now have our game world set up. And immediately we start, and it is the Countess's turn. It is day one, and the Countess then gets to refresh an effort die. All right, so...
Okay, so when it comes to the turns, we get, is it 3 actions, or?
Okay, so you can move up to 2 spaces, so long as those spaces have been revealed. As soon as you go to a space that has not been revealed, your movement ends, and we then reveal it, and then we find places of interest, yeah? You can visit 1 place of interest during the course of your turn, and you can do everything that it allows you to do in that place. All right? So let's
movement and then like an action.
Yes, pretty much. So you are... The Countess is in the camp, and you get to refresh 1 of your dice. So there you go. So you're pretty good to start off with.
And just to clarify, we can do the action and then move, or we have to do movement and then action?
Oh, that's a good question. No, as soon as you do an action, that pretty much ends what you're able to do. So yes, it's movement first, then action.
Then let's go 1 to the left.
Right. Okay. So you are
left.
Yeah. Oh, very funny. Very funny. So what we do then is let's bring up the app. So we just select the tile that we want to go to. Is you want to go to 140. So we click on that. It tells us, do we want to explore it? Yes, we do. And we flip the tile. And so what does it say? The most colourful part of the siege camp, home to smaller groups of crusaders of various nationalities. So let's see. We have the English encampment. So we put down a token. And we then have a new card underneath, 102. Let's find that card. There it is. I am hoping that we do not run out of room. we may have to adjust things, but we'll see. And we have a card at the top, 133. We'll just place that on in there. The outskirts of the camp with servant quarters. All right. So you are now in this area, and your one place of interest is the English encampment. So I'm going to...
Then I guess we're searching there.
Yeah, all right then. So what we do is we click on that area on the app, and we visit the English encampment. Yes, we do. And over to you then, Sarah, to read the text.
Most of the guest camp is occupied by English knights who are sticking together in the French-dominated expedition. An English monk is preaching to a small group of servants. Their commander, John Beaufort, complains. Those pompous French, this was supposed to be a godly endeavor, but they have turned it into a political affair. Posturing and hanging the oriflamme in the command tent. I'd not give a broken penny for any of them except for good old Lord
Engurand?
Engurand.
Yeah, let's go with that. All right.
It sounds like he can't say England.
yeah. Okay.
Where are you going? To Engurand.
Engurand. So your options are you can speak with the English commander about your destiny, which of course requires us to scan one of your destiny codes, and of course you know what your...
socialize first.
Oh, okay. Of course, the Countess socializing. So
I'm going to speak to the gentleman.
Okay, so you need to decide then how many dice from your pool do you want to roll?
And let's just do the 2 freebies.
The 2 freebies. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So we roll these 2 dice. Let's see what you get. So you get a score of 8. My goodness.
Oh. That's 3 successes.
It is 3 successes, absolutely, yeah.
Well. I said, hello, gentlemen.
You did indeed. Oh, behave, madam. So, let's see what 3 successes gets you. Okay, there you go. So, Commander Beaufort will never listen to Louis. Lord Engerund is the only Frenchman out there he respects. And so you gain a plus movement of one of your pips, moving it down towards the 1. So
but it has to be blue, doesn't it?
It has to be
specific blue.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move that 4 down to a 3.
4 down to a 3. So there we
Because
go.
watching, lower numbers are better because you have a better chance of rolling that lower number.
Absolutely. All right. Oh.
I get to do more things, right?
Yeah, but hang on, let's see. So you know that merchant imprisoned next to the ruins to the south. I heard he's a Copt, some sort of Eastern schismatic?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just take him at his word. So you have a little bit of information. What else can you do? So again, you can inquire about your destiny. You could give them the Oriflamme. Now, you know that the Oriflamme is in the French camp. Interesting. You can use your dexterity to enter an archery contest, and it would cost you 1 gold. How good do you think you are with a bow and arrow? Or you can approach the monk.
Well, if I do any of these options, I can still come back and finish the rest of the options, correct?
It kind of depends. Sometimes, yes. Other times, we found that an option, basically, because you got started in it, that ended your turn. So you'll just find out as you do things.
Let's try the archery contest.
So it's going to cost you 1 coin? Okay.
Okay, let's try it.
Right.
Green's not very good.
Green's not very good. All right. But so here we go. How many dice do you want to do for the archery?
Let's just do the 2 free. No, should I go for 3? Let's just do the 2.
Well, remember, it's early stages of the game, isn't it? But the white dice, they refresh automatically.
Yeah.
But the purple dice, they only refresh if there's a special effect that's happened. Or
right, which makes me not want to waste it on this.
But it is early days, isn't it?
So I should use 1 extra.
Maybe.
So let's do 3 dice.
3 dice. All right. You're going to leave 1 in reserve. We'll make this, in fact... Can I put that there? Will that fit? You know what? I'm going to put it there for the time being. Okay, so you have a score of 5, which is not enough because your lowest was 6. But this purple dice is an instant success. So you have just 1 success in your archery.
Hey, you rolled better when you didn't use the tray thingy.
Well, yeah, maybe. All right, so here we go. All your shots miss. The Englishmen laugh at you. But you do get to gain 1 pip on the green track. See, so sometimes, even in failure, it's worth doing because this is how you
Let's move
learn
it
from
down to
experience.
5.
So you're going to do your 6 down to 5. All right, let's move that there. All right, those dice go back, but the purple is now exhausted.
I want to speak with the English commander.
About your destiny?
Yeah.
Okay, so which side do you want to look at? Is it you're going to be the purple? Or okay. So let's click on that. So this is where we use the camera and we scan. So we have to just hold that. Do you want to read this out?
No, this creates a major problem for our cause, but I cannot subordinate to Louis on such terms. You should take the French down a peg by stealing their beloved thingy that they exhibit so ostentatiously at the command tent and bring it to me. A flag of the cross should hang from the captured walls, not a French flag.
Right, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
A little bit more for you.
Deep down, you feel that stealing that word is morally questionable. Perhaps finding Lord Ingerand and asking him to meditate might be a better solution.
All right. Oh, and there's more.
After 50 years of war, the French and English do not really see eye to eye. Visit the guest camp and speak with the English to gain their cooperation.
Right. So, the only option left to you then really is approaching the monk.
Approach the monk!
Okay. There you go, bit of text.
You disgust. You hear the monk criticize both popes from Rome and from Avignon?
Avignon, yeah.
Avignon?
Okay, so we got a bit of a foul-mouthed monk who is criticizing heads of various churches. That's not good. All right, so that pretty much brings you to the end of your turn then, doesn't it? Since there's nothing else you can do now. So we'll end the turn.
That's what you think.
And it is now over to the Freedman. And I get to refresh 1 of my die. Let's go to that. I guess what I should do, because setting everything up, I've not actually looked at what my destiny is, so I'll find out. Okay. All right. Interesting. So, what shall I do? Well, let's put me on the board. I could go and talk to Louis, or I could talk to the command tent. Let's talk to Louis.
Could go explore.
Could go exploring, but I think we'll talk to Louis first, and we'll see what we get. All right, so we just click on visit Louis's tent. Yes, indeed. You're about to enter the tent, but you hear Louis and his spy master conversing. Do I want to eavesdrop, or should I politely wait?
Yes, you do.
Well, if I eavesdrop, Louis wouldn't have much of a spy master if he doesn't know that I'm there. So I think actually politely waiting might be the better option. I've got to assume that the spy master is pretty good at his job. I'm going to politely wait. So politely wait until the end of the conversation and the hospitality's commanders leave. All right. A deep blue tent decorated with embroidered gold lilies belongs to the Crusade's leader, Louis de Bourbon. The Duke is accompanied by his inseparable spy master. He greets you. Come, you may speak. Oh. Sell information to the spy master. Ask for a document that allows leaving the camp. Are these things that I want to do? I have a torch, which is not particularly exciting.
Yeah, you don't know. It could be exciting. You could ask the spy master about it.
Well, here we go. I can ask both of these guys. So let's ask Louis. So I'm going to move my card so I can scan it. We're going to ask him about one of my destinies. Okay.
Chat says you could burn down the tent.
Typical chat, yeah? Let's go with that. Let's see what Louis has to say.
Yeah, no chat.
This might be the safest solution. I'll help with managing the peace talks, as well as support you with money. But know that the crusade comes first, and my resources are not unlimited. You'll need to gather much more. Okay, interesting. Speak with the watchman D'Artois. He is trying to hunt down saboteurs haunting our camp. The last I heard, he was investigating a problem to the north. Help him deal with it, and we will save a lot of money, some of which could come your way. Oh, so maybe I am going to do some travelling. So I think I will talk to the spy master and ask him about the same destiny. Let's see what the spy master has to say. Head south to our warehouses. You will quickly find that our quartermaster may need your help. All right. So, I'm going north and I'm going south. Right, let's see if we can sell some information to the spy master. I don't know what information I am selling, but we're going to roll some dice. And I'm going to roll all of them.
You whisper to him, the market has cloaks on sale.
Free for two cloaks.
I was trying to think of like some time period, deal that could happen.
Yeah. Did you know there's a bog-off at the bazaar? Okay, so what have we got? We got
veggies.
4.
Chat says veggies are not fresh here.
Okay, so I've got 9. I've got 9, which means I have 2 successes. I have the 5 and the 8. So let's click that.
Oh.
Okay, and let's see. Did I give him suitable information? You tell the spy master all that you have observed recently. Interesting. Here's a coin for you. So I gain a coin for all of that. Okay, well, at least we've got
I feel
something.
you told him both veggies are not fresh and the cloaks were on sale.
So my dice come back, but I've lost my special dice. There's really nothing else I can do. Well, hang on. No, I could ask for the document. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So this is just going to be rolling my standard dice. Let's see if you were right. The look of the non-tray gets a better result.
No, you roll it in that tray.
No, look, there you go. There's it's a 2. So nothing. The Duke refuses for reasons of safety. Of course, we understand that. So that is the end of my go. My dice come back. All right. And it is now day 2 for the Countess. And you get to refresh one of your effort die. So there we go. That has been done. And you are currently in the English encampment. So where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Go one south.
You want to go south. All right. I think that this will indicate one of the extents of the map, so we'll find out. The calmest part of the camp, home to the most religiously faithful crusaders and everyone who seeks prayer. So we get to turn over 102. Do you want to read that? While you're reading it, I'm going to readjust our map.
You walk through the camp, you hear the familiar voice of your servant. Madam, your young page runs up and bows to you. Madam, I've been asking around, as you ordered. He stops for a moment to catch his breath. Click OK.
I have done.
Okay. From what I gathered, within the camp, there are at least a few sources from which one could obtain large amounts of wealth. You should visit the quartermaster at the warehouse. That's the word again. The condottieri. General at their camp. The hospitallers. Captain at his camp next to the chapel. And French Admiral de Vienne residing on his flagship. There might be more. Perhaps confiscating the wealth from the imprisoned Coptic merchant might yield some.
Gosh, you're all about the money. So there we go. So we have the field chapel. I need to go and get the miniature for that. I need a young priest and an old priest. So we'll put him just there. And, oh gosh, who's he? Oh, I don't recognize him. So he could be part of the new set. Let's find out. The good thing about these is that these miniatures are wonderfully detailed, despite their sort of diminutive stature. Is that him? No. Oh, hang on. Maybe it is. Because he has to have a Crusader's cross on him, doesn't he?
Spoiler alert, there's so little, we won't know if it's the right one or not.
Do you know what? That is absolutely true, but I have got the correct miniature, so it's all good.
I'll sell you some information.
No, that is so
It's so
true.
little. It's so little we can't see.
So teeny tiny. The field chapel is surrounded by tents belonging to various holy orders and monks. The most numerous of them are the Hospitaliers of Rhodes. All right, but he does. Again, the miniature is wonderful. He does have a Christian cross, suitable for the for crusades. On his chest there, which will look great when painting. Typical. So we do have a new tile. So I'm going to have to move all of this and hope that this works. So we have tile 109. An area used by the knights for training and entertainment. Okay, interesting. Cross, sword, and hood, yes. Let me just double check to see, can we still see everything? Okay, I'm going to have to move this a little bit over here.
Before you leave the encampment, you need to make sure you have everything. Cross, sword, hood, good to go.
Good to go. All right, so let's bring that here just in case. This could get to be quite large, couldn't it? All right, how's that? I think that's okay, isn't it? Yes, let's go with that. Okay, back over to here. So, you have the oh gosh. You have the field chapel and the Hospitaliers encampment, so we'll put you in the middle there. Whom do you want to see?
Hospitallers.
Hospitallers, all right. So we'll move you over to there. Click on that. There we go. Away you go with the text.
You are welcomed with reserve. The Hospitallers camp is much more quiet and tidy than the others. Knights entertain themselves with the theological dispute. After asking about your purpose, they send you to their superior, Commander Ricardo.
Ooh, get acquainted with Commander Ricardo, or enter the theological dispute.
Let's get acquainted.
Okay, as you wish. Shall I read this bit out? It seems like it is him, isn't it? You look like a trustworthy person. I'll tell you in great confidence that our crusade is threatened by a danger far greater than the Calfi relief forces. The city holds a powerful weapon. Should it be unleashed, God have mercy upon us. Duke Louis doesn't want to hear about this, calling it superstition. Perhaps you are willing to help us prepare for this calamity. We're looking for any suspicious artifacts. If you find anything odd, pagan, or ungodly, bring it to me. So, you now have the option to be able to give them a suspicious item.
Don't have a suspicious item yet.
No. But you're always on the lookout for one.
Right, of course, always. To me, it just sounded like they were like, hey, if you find anything fun,
so
turn it in.
So you could have the option now of joining in their dispute.
Yes.
Yes, you're pretty good with your sort of intelligence, so... Okay, how many dice do you want to roll?
2. No. 3.
3? Okay. I mean, there's always the bonus that you may get a pip increase, so sometimes it works in your favour. Oh, okay. That's a 3, that's a 4, and that is a 6. Oh, so you've got just one pip.
Boo.
See, that first roll was just the awesome roll.
It rolled out of the frame. You should have re-rolled.
No, it doesn't count. So when you join the group, the conversation dies off. As far as you can tell, the knights were talking about mysterious artifacts and the Mahdia. The conversation quickly turns to more banal subjects. So you lose. you lose a pip, but you gain a pip. If you remember, we get a token that you can use at any time to increase one of your pips. So what we do is lose one from the blue track. So do you want to decide that first?
Can I look at it?
Yes, I'll just put it on. He's back.
Let's put it to 11.
The blue, yes, okay. So that's going to go to 11.
And then we're going to move it down to 6.
You remember, you don't have to... The bonus
No, I know, but I want to move that 7 down to 6.
All right, okay. Down to 6. Done.
I'm glad you read that last one, because I would have ruined that word.
There's going to be lots of words ruined tonight, I'm sure. Okay, so you can talk to the commander about your destiny.
Let's talk to him.
Yeah, all right. And which color destiny? Purple or gold?
Both.
You can only do one.
Crap. Let's do purple.
Purple, all right. And you can read that out.
Head east to the ramparts and speak with the sapers. See whether they can increase the pace of their work. Okay.
All right, so head east. All right, I think that's pretty much it for you then. So we end your turn. Oh, here we go, some more text.
As you're about to leave, Commander Carter warns you, stay away from this Bohemian Jew they call the Alchemist. He is a suspicious individual involved in black arts. Don't threaten me with a good time.
But here we go. He's got black arts, pagan things. Interesting. So we have the Alchemist. Okay, need to find his miniature.
Oh, he's cute.
Where is he?
He's doing experiments.
You see, even the mini has little glasses and everything. It's awesome. All right. And so it's over to the Freedman. I get to refresh one of my die. And so I was with Louis. I could go to the command tent, but I've been told I should go north and south. I'm going to go north just to find out if this map gets any larger. So we're going to go to 115. The northern part of the camp is occupied by the colourful tents of the French knights and their close retinue. So turn that over. Put that in there. I'm going to put myself just on the beach because it's nice and warm. And we have a token which indicates that this is the French encampment. And we have the Watchman d'Artois patrol. So we've got a guy with a shield. And does he have a cross on it? Maybe? Trying to find... Oh, he's got his sword down, hasn't he? There he is. Alright. So we'll put the watchman just in there. A watchman and his armed retinue move amongst the tents looking for someone. Who could he be looking for? Oh, and we have an indicator for the beach. The fleet bearing French banners is anchored close to their brethren. A rowboat and a few bored sailors wait on the sunny beach. So we've got plenty of people to talk to and to interact with. Oh, who should we talk to? I am going to talk... I can't remember what my destiny said. Damn. I'm going to talk to this watchman. Let's see what he has to say. A watchman and his armed retinue move among the tents looking for someone. Greetings, I am Philip Detoire, a camp watchman. Have you seen anyone suspicious around here? We're looking for Saracen vermin spying in our camp. I haven't seen anybody, but let's help him search. So we're going to roll all the dice. Let's see what we get.
I just imagine you and this other person like sneakily walking about, just like looking under benches and stuff.
Pulling up the corner of tents. Is anybody in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, not with these rolls. My rolls are lousy tonight. So that is 5. Yeah. I might as well just be not looking. Oh.
Yeah. Anybody here?
So the agent eludes you and Detoire. So I gain one pip. I'm going to put that into my green ability because I am rubbish.
Write a letter to the game company. Excuse me. Enclosed are the dice for this game. I please request a replacement set as these are broken.
These are broken dice indeed, yes.
Anything broken with the product? Yes, the dice. How are they broken? No, they just suck. Can I please exchange them?
The problem with that is that I'd be returning dice just always, all the time, because I'm just rubbish.
Yeah, but these dice are pretty, and they need to work because they're pretty.
Yeah, so well, here we go. So maybe he can give me a reminder as to my destiny. So let's ask him about my destiny. Can we get his help, maybe? So this is kept from public knowledge, but sabotage by those pests have cost us greatly. Should you deal with them, I'm sure that the reward will fatten your coffers. Interesting. And there is now nothing else that I can do. So we end the turn. And it is over to you, the Countess, and you get to refresh one of your effort die. That goes over there. All right. What would you like to do? Good evening, Baron. Welcome. We're just in the middle of playing Destinies Sea of Sand. Sarah's doing well. She knows exactly what she needs to do. I am rolling bad dice all night.
I guess I'll talk to the other camp.
The other man in the other camp, this guy over here.
I kind of want to go down south, though. No. I lied. Let's go down one more.
You want to go down? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to explore tile 109. Saying yes to that. A flat area of the edge of the camp is an impromptu training ground. Bored knights spend their time here training and entertaining themselves. All right. What do we find? There is a canteen. Oh, it's not that type of canteen. The knights have arranged benches to separate at the training ground. They are never empty. The knights meet here to watch the fight, talk, and have a drink in the canteen. And then there is the training ground. Oh, the marker just there.
If I can talk to the band, I'll talk to the band.
You want to talk to the band? So we have a new tile. Piles of wares fill the warehouse area. So this is the warehouse district. Okay. Oh, there's more tiles. Oh, it's gonna be a long one. Oh, I knew it. Okay. Constantly moving world. So, my goodness, this is actually going to be a really big board. So 1, 2, 4. So that's going to go there. Of course, what we'll be able to do is you'll be able to see it on the app, even though that the spoiler alert is obscuring it slightly. Ancient ruins lay at the outskirts of the camp. Ooh. So, you have the training ground and the cantina. Where do you want to go?
Cantina?
Of course, the cantina. Yeah. So, let's take you to the cantina. I'm going to let you read this one.
As you approach the canteen, you hear jolly shouts addressed to a famous troubadour. Sing us something, Bernard. I cannot sing without music, and none of you brutes know how to play, the troubadour complains. Offer to play music.
So is that what you want to do? Are you going to play some music? Yeah, for this bard. All right. We expect you then to
Little
sing.
do they know, I know no other instrument other than the underarm armpit fart noise machine.
She's a classy countess. Classy countess. Okay. If you really can play, then I'll gladly sing. The troubadour hands you his flute. Go on then. Show us what you've got. Well then.
3.
Free blind mice on the recorder.
3.
How many dice?
3 dice.
Only 3 dice.
Should I do all 4? I feel like maybe we should do all 4.
You gonna do all 4? You really gonna go for it? Okay. Given my dice rolling tonight, all 4 might be the best thing to do, yeah? Ooh. You get a score of 3 with then a 1 success. So you get 1 point.
Yeah, I think I am sticking with the underarm pit fart machine sounds.
All right, here we go, then.
Just the melodica from our Jurassic Park song.
Go on in, there's your text.
Everyone laughs at the cacophony you create. The troubadour takes the instrument away from you. Enough of this blasphemy. Damn it.
Oh, you're rubbish. Okay. Oh, goodness me.
Just really offbeat tambourine.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've gone a little bit crackly with your audio. I don't know if.
Oh no! How about now?
Well, you have to talk a bit more. Do you want to read out the text and then I'll find out?
The knights have arrived. Oh no, they haven't. The knights have arranged benches to separate the training ground. Oh, we've already read that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's just so I can check. Okay, that sounds okay.
Front row benches.
So here we go. So you've got several options then. You can speak with Engrund about your destiny. So he's in this camp.
Gossip.
You can ask him for mediation between the French and the English. You can buy alcohol for 1 coin. You can befriend the French captains, or you can get involved in some gossip.
Gossip.
Gossip, all right. You have just 2 dice. So,
well, that's because I made bad decisions.
Well, you never know. We might do better. Nope. Nope.
No, can you roll those better? Those just plopped. You plopped them.
All right, I'll roll them along the table.
Didn't roll them.
I'll roll them along the table. Let's see what we get. Oh.
I'm gonna pop out of chat and then pop back in to see if that helps. Ha!
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
I told you, 2 successes.
Yeah. Go on. You come back. Go out and come back on in again.
Okay, I'm back. What did you say?
Oh, there you go.
Sure,
yes.
it was something snooty.
No, not at all. Not at all. Snooty, more. So there you go. Yes, two successes. And yes, good, coming back in and out. That's resolved it. So here we go. 2 successes. So your gossiping skills is better than your recorder.
I heard French Admiral de Vienne is not cooperating with the Genoese Admiralty. Oh gosh, the pompous bastard is hiding his flagship at sea.
All right, so you know a bit of gossip. Are those dice have only 1s on each side? No, they're weighted with 2 1s, 2 3s. I think there's only 1 4, so they're not. Obviously, you know, there's no 6s on these dice. It goes maximum is of a 4. Oh, here we go.
The French almost turned this into their private crusade. The English are not happy about that.
All right, a little bit of info.
Let's buy a beer.
Buy some alcohol for 1 coin.
I feel somebody might want that later.
Well, there you go. You buy a bottle of fine liquor. So it costs you 1 coin, so we'll take a coin away from you. And we find card 13. I get the impression that our last game was devoid of liquor, of beverage entertainment. So here we go. The alcohol. In a blue test, don't roll any dice. Instead, your roll totals 10. So is that a bit like sort of I guess the phrase would be, you know, sort of Dutch courage or something, that you're just awesome, but because you're a little bit pished. That's cool. I like
or it's because you bribe them with alcohol.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, maybe yes. Yes. Okay, well, there we go. So, what's next? You can speak to Engrand about your destiny. You could ask Engrand for mediation between the French and the English. Or you could try to befriend the French captains with... Remember, it's a blue test, and you've just picked up some booze.
Let's first speak with Engrand about her destiny.
Okay. Which colour? Gold or purple?
Let's go with the perp.
Go with the purple, alright. And so we just scan that. There you go.
Mysterious disease has struck our war horses. We need them if we are to stand up to Caliph's forces. Head north to the French camp to investigate the matter.
Okay.
Let's try to befriend the French captains.
All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. See, well played. So, what option?
Oh, yeah, we don't do that. Oh, let's offer them a drink.
So, are you going to use your alcohol, discarding it to have your automatic blue roll as a 10?
How many successes would I have with... Yeah, let's do that. Let's joke around with them and get it 10 successes. Get 3 successes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's a joke around. And so you discard the alcohol, you've used it. So you don't roll any dice, and instead you have a result of 10, which automatically gives you 3 successes. 2, 3. All right. Let's see if your jokes are better than your music playing.
You drink some and befriend the captains. You feel relaxed. Refresh one of your dice and gain a thing somewhere.
You've got a token, so you can now increase one of your traits. Which one do you want to increase?
Let's drop that green down to a 4.
Green down to a 4. Done. That's what the French captains had to say to you.
Be serious. We need a drink.
Oh, well. So maybe there's somewhere else you can buy alcohol. So you kind of got a partial success there, but not the full success that you were aiming for.
Let's do this last one.
Okay. There you go.
Squabbling like children, not willing to set aside their animosities, even when fighting a holy war. I'll try to talk some sense into them. Let us meet at Duke Louis's tent.
All right. And so there you go. That is all of your options done. And that ends your turn. And it is over to myself, the Freedman. I get to refresh one of my effort die. So. Oh, hang on. Is that 134? 134 should be up here. Sorry. There we go. I see, that's a good thing about it, is that even if I have the cards wrong, the app's always going to show me exactly where the cards are supposed to be laid out. So I think I'm going to go to the French encampment. Let's find out what's there.
French.
French people, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I could buy a horse. Do I want to buy a horse?
Do it!
And there's a question competition.
Buy a horse.
Oh, so most knights and their squires meet at the plaza between the tents and the stables where the French knights keep their war horses. They are organizing equestrian competitions there. Many of them are worried about the precious war horses, many of which are sick with some unknown disease. So I can speak to the stable master. I could give him something that might help to heal the horses. I can socialize with the French knights. I can take part in the equestrian competitions riding on. I can spend the day training to ride on. Oh, I probably would need to do that, wouldn't I? But I need to buy a horse. Do I want to buy a horse? Yeah, let's buy a horse. Why not? We'll spend my 2 gold and buy a horsey. I gain a horse. Woohoo! I mean, at the end of the day, who doesn't want a horse? So I've got a horse and a torch now. That's brilliant.
Fire and meat, all you need.
I'm not going to eat the horse. Come on.
Oh.
Right, so now I'm going to spend a day training on the horse. So let's. We need to scan the horse. I need to give the horse a name, don't I? You train the entire afternoon improving your riding skills. So I get to move 2 of my green pips. That's awesome. Move that 1. Move that 2.
Name your horse Cat.
Just to confuse it. Oh, there we go. So I've spent all day training. It goes over to you now. And you get to refresh a die. That's done. All right. So you were at the canteen Where would you like to go? Or what would
South.
you like to do?
Let's go down one.
Hello, Blade Mark. So, do you want to buy a horse? Of course, of course, of course.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, we've bought a horse, of course. Where do you want to go? You're going to go down, did you say?
Yep.
You're going to go down. All right. So you're exploring tile 124. So you're going to go to some ancient ruins. Ooh, ominous, ominous. The mostly empty fringes of the camp. No one wanted to pitch their tents close to the ruins. And we have an indicator that these are indeed ruins. The edge of the camp is marked by weathered ruins. People say they are from the times of Christ himself. And we have the Coptic merchant. Oh, he was mentioned before, wasn't he?
Yeah, he seems like fun. Let's talk to him.
Okay, and we put a little merchant dude just in the camp, just there. And you want to talk to him. The Crusaders have placed the arrested Coptic merchant's caravan in this inhospitable part of the camp.
Yep.
And we have a tile next to it, 117. The Genosian... I want to say Genosian as in Star Wars. Genos. I think they're Italian. I'm just going to say it's the Italian. Can someone check? Am I correct in thinking that these are Italian? I think they are. So the Italian sailors' camp and wharf. That not being the Star Trek wharf, of course. From Genoa. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Is Genoa Italian? I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm just finding it easier to say Italian. As regulars to the channel know, I have serious problems with names. Right, okay.
Any better.
So it's the sailors' camp and wharf. It is a good day to die. So then, what do you want to do? Do you want to visit the Coptic merchant or the ruins?
I thought we were going to go talk to that guy.
You're going to talk to the guy? Oh, that's okay. Talk to the guy. So we get to set up camp. There is a lamp, there's a camel, awesome, and there is a torch. So.
And you did refresh a dice for me, right?
I did indeed, yes, oh yes.
Okay.
So the torch is 15, and there are 2 torches. So we haven't experienced this yet in the game. This is where we set up a market stall where you're able to purchase items. So there is a lamp, which is 109. There's the lamp. And there's a camel. There's 2 camels indeed. Oh, I think... Hey, hang on a second. What happens if we have a race? My horse versus your camels. How cool would that be?
Camels, I hear, are pretty fast.
They are very fast, yeah. Very fast. So we have those there. Let's get a little indicator. I do like this... how you're able to sort of indicate. You're supposed to get the like tokens. Oh. I'm not. Oh, hang on. Have I found the right one? Yeah, there we go. That goes there. He goes there. Let's just show you in the game. So what we do is we have our stack of cards. We have a little token, and then we have the same token over here with the merchant, so we know that those goods are with that merchant just there. Nice.
What does the camel do?
What does a camel do? Instead of a regular move to any unexplored tile.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty good. But
what is the other
my horse is able to do the same.
Cost?
We're
not talking about your horse right now.
I want to talk about the horse. The horse is cool. So
no.
Hang on a second. I'm going to cut a cough. Hang on. Excuse me. You got the lamp. Each time you explore, you may refresh one die. And the lamp isn't always, as long as you've got hold of it, it always works, always
Well, I don't have
refreshing.
2 monies because I bought alcohol and
Yeah.
wasted it in a competition.
Yeah. And the torch is +1 success in this turn. So you can discard the torch and you gain an
Do I want to buy a
automatic success.
camel or do I want to hold on? Let's buy a camel.
You want to buy a camel? Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Yes, you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Buying a camel. There's your camel. And you lose a coin. But you've got a camel.
His name is Camille.
Okay, Camille the camel. Fair enough. So, what else? What else? Here we go. The Crusaders have placed the arrested Coptic merchant's caravan in this inhospitable part of the camp. I'm a Christian, and yet you imprison us like infidels. Please get me a legal document allowing me to leave the camp so that I can go back to my family in Egypt. So, talk about your destiny, ask about an item, trade
Hey,
with the
can I
merchant.
look at the app?
Oh, sorry. Trade with the merchant, which you've just done, seize the merchant's goods by force, or give him documents allowing him to leave.
Oh, we did the trade with the merchant. I guess that we just did it
Yes.
out of app.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Because if I click on that, what would it do? Yeah, so we've done that. Yeah, there we go, done.
I guess that talk about the Destiny is really my only option.
Yeah, unless you want to try and take his goods by force.
What would I have to roll? Like a 20?
Well,
No, I would never be successful. Let's just talk about our destiny.
I think so, yes. I think you're right. So, which do you want to talk about? Purple or gold?
Let's go with purple.
Purple, alright. There you go.
He says that he knows little about the Crusaders' campaign, so it's hard for him to help you.
Okay, well.
That was helpful. Thank you, sir.
There you go. You got an answer. Is that pretty much the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we end your turn. And it's over to me with the Freedman. I get to refresh one of my effort die, which I have done.
And I'll be right back while you do this.
Okay. I am... Ooh, do I want to stay in the encampment? I am going to stay in the French encampment. And I'm going to spend all day training on my horse. And we scan the horse because I'm going to be awesome at horse riding. Oh! You feel confident in the saddle. That's what we like. So I get to move one of my pips. So we now potentially have 2 successes. But my turn ends. And it is over to Sarah. So we refresh her die. So she's got all of her dice now. And we are all set. So just a second, I'm going to take a drink. Because for everybody, wherever you are, where it's really warm, go and hydrate, have a drink. Drinks are important.
Okay.
I am hydrating. I hope you've got a drink there as well.
I do, which is why I had to leave. It's because I've been hydrating. So I needed a break.
Too much info.
But don't worry, I took a tablet with me so you couldn't do sneaky stuff thinking I was away from the computer.
Seriously.
Well, yeah, because last time we played, what if, like, we found the bird food and I know where the bird is that we're trying to feed and you didn't tell me that you had found it? So how would I know where to go find it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
then.
So you've had one of your dice refresh, which means you have all your available dice now.
I should have more than that. I should have like 3 purples by now.
You have 3 purples and the 2 standard dice, so you've got the whole lot.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Ruins.
Go to the ruins. All right, move you to the ruins. Let's take a look. Okay, over to you.
There's more greenery growing here, and the fallen columns and crumbled walls hold many nooks and crannies. You can smell aromatic herbs hidden somewhere.
Sniff out those herbs. So, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Of my options, I think I'm going to take a look around the ruins.
Oh, go on then. How many dice do you want to roll?
How many successes? What is my numbers?
Well,
Let's go with 4.
You're going to go with 4, so 2 white and a 2 purple. All right. Where would you... Now, I'm going to have to start asking the question. Where do you want me to roll the dice? In the tray or on the table? Which do you think is luckier?
I don't know. Just roll them.
Just roll them? All right. That's pretty good. 4... That's 9. That's 10. 11. Wow.
Oh.
That's 4 successes.
Ha!
Yeah. That's 11. 4 successes. My goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see what happens.
You find everything. Take every card in the deck. Okay.
You're so optimistic.
Gain herbs.
Herbs, 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 herbs. Okay. You have some herbs. +4 to your roll total. Of course, that means then you discard it. And importantly, the camel and the horse, if you use them to do that to explore any tile, you discard the animal. It's not a keep animal.
Right, because you don't have enough food and stuff to keep them alive, so it's kind of like you did it and killed them.
Yes, I think so. Oh, but more to take.
Looking around, you notice a suspicious man. A Saracen. He is coming out of a hidden sewer.
So,
ooh,
you are able to increase your green. So, which one do you want? Which pip do you want to move?
Let's bring that 7 down to a 6 and the 4 down to a 3.
No, it's only 1. It's only 1.
No, I thought it was 2.
It says 1. So it shows you individual pips for if it's more than. So that is just 1 pip movement. All right. So are you sure you want the 7 down to the 6?
No, I want the 4 down to a 3.
Okay. So put that back and put that just over there. There we go. Oh. So you can use your strength to apprehend the agent, or you can enter the sewers.
Let's go on an adventure.
You're going to go into the sewers?
Yeah.
You're not going to try and apprehend the agent?
Oh my god, did you see my skill level at that?
But you could use your herbs to add 4. Remember, so these dice come back, so you have...
Let's enter the sewer first.
But if
you I don't want to just...
But if you enter the sewer, the agent will be gone.
Fine, let's attempt the agent.
Hey, it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you.
Nope. Let's
But-
attempt the agent. Monkey wants to get the agent.
No,
so we're gonna get the agent. No.
It's your game. It's your game.
Oh. Now, chat. Did anybody else get the feeling that Monkey doesn't want us to go in the sewer?
I'm just pointing out, just going by what happened in previous games, that if you leave the location, then potentially, that agent is not going to hang around. It's going to be a one-off. So you have the opportunity now, but he will not be there should you come back.
Let's apprehend the agent.
Are you sure? That's your decision.
Yes.
Okay. So then, it's going to be tough, but you do have those herbs. How many dice?
I have 3 left. Let's just go with all 3.
All 3. All right. Let's think lucky forts. We want 7, don't we? 7 or more. Ooh. That's 4. So you could use your herbs with it. You'd get 1 success.
No, because 1 success isn't enough to capture him.
You don't know.
So it's not worth the waste.
You honestly don't know.
Well, it's not worth it.
Okay, fine. So you're going to say 0 successes?
I want to go in the sewer.
All right.
Like I originally wanted to do.
Stop it. Okay, confirm. Oh, the agent parries a few of your blows before knocking you to the ground and disappearing somewhere into the ruins.
Right. Now my dress is dirty.
It is. So you get to lose 1 of your red pips. Oh, actually, no, sorry, you gain. So you do benefit from it. So increase 1 of your red pips.
Could you drop it down to a 6, please?
Yeah, okay. So a little bit of a scuffle.
Can I go in the sewer now?
Probably. Yes.
Can I just go cry in the sewer now?
You can go and slink into the sewer if you want to.
Where I belong.
Okay, there you go.
Trash.
Here's your options.
Going blindly.
Yes.
We're already feeling bad.
So you want to go continue to go on in, or are you going to return to the surface?
Yes.
Gonna keep on
Nope, we're going.
You're going. All right. Ooh. Go away. So you've lost your orientation. That's no good.
But we're fully charged.
But we are fully charged. So let's leave that.
Oh, I wonder if I'll find my way back.
So, you got to roll some dice.
Yeah, well, I can only roll 2. Oh my god, if you roll 2 ones, I'm gonna be so mad.
You just be lost in the sewers for the rest of the game. You get 4, so you get 1 success.
Okay.
Better than 0. After a stressful hour, you manage to reach the entrance. Exhaust all of your dice. Well, all of your dice are exhausted already.
Joke's on you, game.
Yeah. Okay. And your turn ends. Okay, over to the Freedman. I get to refresh.
Yes, Baron. I went blindly into the sewers with a camel. His name is Camille. We're friends.
I feel that I'm going to attempt doing the equestrian competition. Let's give that a go.
We're here trying to do like real stuff, and you're like, I'm a horseman now.
I'm just trying to ride my horse. That's all I want to do. You ready your mount for the race?
Okay,
Go!
fall off and get your pants dirty.
Well, I'm going to roll all of my dice. I have 5 dice, so let's just go for it, eh? Because I want to win. There must be money or prestige involved in this. Whoa! So that's 4. That's 9 on the score, and with 2 automatic successes. So that would give me 3 successes. I could use my torch for whatever reason, and it gives me a success on my test. So I could have 4 successes if I wanted to. It depends how important I feel riding this horse is. Do I think 3 successes is enough?
Do you?
I don't know. The torch is nitro. Yes, you basically hold it near the back end of the horse and it goes much, much faster. You know what? I'm going to do it.
What happens if the horse poots? Does the horse behind you get set on fire?
It explodes. So I have 4 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super horse. The crowd cheers as you win by a horse length. As a prize, you receive a beautiful warhorse. Yeah. So I get to gain... Turn my dice. I've exhausted all of those. I get to increase my green by 1. Only 1. Let's move it to there. And I get a warhorse. I've always wanted a warhorse. So 43. Does that mean I can eat my other horse? And, right, so here we go. So I have the stallion, which is +1 to my movement, but this stallion I keep all the time. So this is an always card. So I have 2 horses now. I could start going into business. With a new champion declared, the competition is over. So, we haven't got anything to heal the horses. I could socialize with the French knights. Let's see if... Okay, well, let's roll some dice and see what we get. I got a 4, so I got nothing. Nothing. This French knight is saying that I always go to the ruins in the southwest when I need to take a leak. All right. Let's talk to the stable master about my destiny. Can he help me?
Just buy more horses.
Genoa is a wealthy city, and this wealth pays for all their mercenaries. Perhaps they can share some of it for a good cause. Go to the condottieri's camp and speak with General Spinola. Okay. Where's the condottieri's camp? And I suppose I could spend the day training, couldn't I? Let's do that. And let's train on the stallion. And I now just gain 1 pip. So this actually is a good way of increasing my green ability. I'm going to be quite cool at that. And that is the end of my turn. And it is over to you, Sarah. You get 1 die. And day 6. You are in the ruins with your camel, having tried to go down a sewer without a torch.
Let's go to the square to our right. Also, you keep calling me the wrong name.
Oh, Countess. Sorry.
Thank
Countess. I give you the due respect you deserve.
Yeah.
All right.
Ride a horse for a couple of days, and now you're too good for everybody.
Well, I am a champion horse rider, so you know. All right, so you're going to go to tile 117. You're going to go there. Yes. The port built by the Crusaders is constantly crowded and busy. This is where all the supplies and reinforcements arrive. There is the Admiralty tent. I wonder what's in the Admiralty tent. And then rowboats constantly come and go, bringing various supplies from the ships anchored nearby. So we have the wharf. It is a good day to die. I'll keep on doing that joke until somebody laughs. And then the sailors' encampment. So we got another. The sailors' camp is a loud and merry place. Sea shanties fill the air night and day. Hey, maybe you got to do some singing.
We're all in trouble, everyone.
So we'll move you across.
Okay, do I want to go to the tent first or the encampment first? Let's go tent.
Gonna go Admiralty tent. All right, there we go. Into the tent you go. Approaching the tent, you hear a fiery argument. Suddenly, French Admiral de Vienna rushes out of the tent with a red face and heads for his ship. Oh, okay. One calm place in the port's continual commotion is the Admiralty tent. Genoese Admiral Adorno is in the middle of a discussion with his captains. He complains, "This pompous French admiral refuses to come ashore and cooperate with us." So you can talk to the admiral about your destiny, or you can...
We have to, because I can't buy a boat.
Yeah, you could buy a boat. Awesome.
No, I can't. I don't have money.
You got no money, no. But you can buy a boat.
Can I trade him a camel?
Maybe give him some herbs for a boat. But you want to talk to the admiral? Okay, let's do that. So which
Purple.
Purple. Okay. There you go. There's for you to read.
The fleet cannot operate effectively as long as half of it does whatever it pleases. Speak to the French Admiral de Vienna on my behalf and bring him into cooperation with us. You must row to it. Oh, gosh darn it. All right, the combined fleet will be a great asset to your cause and will help the assault. Okay, well, I don't have money to buy a boat.
Yeah. We haven't found anywhere that allows us to earn money.
Maybe I would have earned money if I would have done better in the shooting competition.
Maybe you would have earned money if you had handed in the Saracen. Right. So.
I don't like your attitude anymore.
So that is the end of your turn then. Let's end that. Yep. I get to refresh one of my die. Here I am now with my GG. But what do I want to do? I'm going to go over to the beach. Let's go to the beach and see what's there. Is it the beach? The fleet bearing French banners is anchored close to their brethren. A rowboat and a few bored sailors wait on a sunny beach. They are testing their aim by tossing small rocks at a palm tree. The French admiral does not want any non-personnel on board. We ain't breaking this order, they declare rudely. Make the sailors' day nicer with? Oh, I don't know. Launch a boat. Relax on the sandy beach until sunset. Join the rowers in their aiming contest. Let's do that. I think I could do quite good at this. So, let's roll these die, see what we get. Oh, well, what have we got? We got 6. So we got 2 successes. All right, hopefully my aim is good. You win a small bet. You have a good eye. I have 2 good eyes. So I gain 1 gold. So here we go. I'm getting some gold. And I gain 1 success. Let's move that down a notch. So I could now relax on the beach. I wonder if they do mojitos.
Can we give one to your horse?
Me and my two horses, my two GGs, just sat there on the beach sipping mojitos out of coconuts. You rest until sunset and you feel refreshed. Refresh all of my dice. Awesome. You see? Nice sunset. Feeling good. Say okay to that, and that is the end of my. I'm in this is such a relaxing game for me. So my turn ends. You get to refresh one of your dice. Done. And you are in the Admiralty tent. Where do you want to go next?
Sailors encampment.
Okay, so let's bring you down to there, and in you go.
I wish I could have been playing this whole game just goofing around with the horse.
The horse.
We are going to gossip with the sailors.
Oh, okay.
Whisper.
And how many dice would you like to roll?
How many do I have?
You have you have 4.
Let's go with 3.
3? Okay. Okay, here we go. Bit of gossiping. That's 7. So you get 2 successes. Alright, let's confirm that. If you want to get tougher, go to the training ground in the southwest part of the camp. Well, that's where you've been. You've been to that area. I heard one could win a warhorse in a riding competition in the French camp in the north. You can't anymore. All right, there we go.
Let's have a drink with them.
Having a drink with the sailors. You drink a few and feel relaxed. The alcohol seems to never stop flowing in this part of the camp, and your new acquaintances propose another bottle. So what do you want to do?
He's yo-ho!
You gonna go with that one? Drink up me hearties?
I said yo-ho!
Yo-ho! All right. Your turn ends.
No!
That's what it says. That's what it says. It's over to me.
My side of the game has gone downhill real quick.
Right. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? I wonder if I go and talk to the watchman, will I find the sneaky person? Now that was it a blue or was it a green? I think it would have been blue, wouldn't it? I'm gonna go across to the other side. Let's go and explore that tile. What have we got here? A selection of densely packed, ragged tents and other improvised shelters. Cooks, stable boys, and knights' retainers all try to survive the heat here. So we got the servants' encampment. A little token. Put a little token on the board. Is that thongs or throngs? Throngs of low-born servants gather in the small open area. The crowd of sweaty men resembles an anthill. No, sweaty men in thongs? My goodness. We have...
My gameplay has gone down, but the game itself has gotten better.
We have the camp gate. At the main gate, a group of men-at-arms led by Lieutenant Harcourt prepares for a reconnaissance mission. I've got a horsey. I can come along with you. Let's go on that reconnaissance mission. Let's do that. I'm hoping that's the option. Visit the camp gate. At the main gate, a group of men-at-arms led by Lieutenant Harcourt prepares for a reconnaissance mission. The lieutenant greets you from horseback. The vanguard of the Calfee forces is already harassing us. We're heading outside to deal with this major threat. So I can talk to the lieutenant about my destiny. I can join the scouting party. I can ask for a written permission to leave the camp. I can take the guard's post for a day to earn a gold piece. Let's talk to him about my destiny first. Let's get that done. Sorry, but I have my own priorities. Perhaps you should help the watchman, try to do that, to hunt for Saracen agents around a camp. Solving his problem will surely secure some funds. All right, well, we try to do that. Let's join the scouting party. Are you sure? There is a dangerous fight ahead of us, and this could take a day or two. Ooh. I don't have any swords or anything, do I? Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. I could ask for written permission to leave the camp. Let's try that. Yes, let's roll all my dice and see if we can make that happen. Okay. Need good score. Good score.
2.
Ooh, so that's 6. That's 8. 9. 10. 3 successes. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. 1, 2,
Rude.
3. Confirm. All right, but that's the last one from me. I'm only allowed to give a limited number of these permission documents, so I gain a legal document. 19. There it is. No, 19. 19. Okay, so I have a document. Let's just put that there. Do I want to chance going on this? You see, I don't have any weapons. I could get beaten up, couldn't I? I'm going to go for it. Join it. Yes. You leave the camp with the Harcourt's retinue. My turn ends. All right. Over to the wonderful Countess. You refresh your die. There you go.
Oh.
Are you not happy?
I don't like this game anymore.
Look, you went on the pop last night. It's not the game's fault. So you exhaust your dice.
I wouldn't have me read pirate speak, though. Like, who's gonna not do the pirate talk?
Well, you see, the game knows. The game knows. Okay, so there you are, a little bit sore of head.
As a Pastafarian, when pirates are involved, you do the pirate things.
You do the pirate things, absolutely. So you're in the sailors' camp, and Lord knows what happened last night. Where do you want to go now?
Let's go 1 square north.
Okay. We're going to make this the last round, because I've just looked at the clock.
Okay.
We're getting close. So, yes, exploring somewhere, that would be a good idea. So
That's fine. I'm hungover anyways.
You're going to go to 101, stumbling northward. Okay. We'll flip that tile. A section of the camp full of boxes, crates, and barrels, storing everything the Crusaders might need. This is the warehouse area, isn't it?
This would be a good place for you and your buddy to be going around looking for people. Hello, are you under here? Hello.
Well, this is true. This is true. So we have a warehouse. The warehouse stores all manner of supplies, from fresh water to firewood and ammunition. Don't put the firewood next to the ammunition. The quartermaster works tirelessly to organize the logistical nightmare. And then there is the jail. Oh, wrong token.
Oh, chat, which one should I explore?
The jail is where the Crusaders store unwanted people. It is full of captives held with no cover from the scorching sun. And we have a tile of
I'm going with chat. We're gonna go to the jail because that sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we have tile just going on in there, which is the southern ramparts of the fortress. So you want to go to the jail.
Yep.
All right, done. Going to the jail. The jail is where the Crusaders store unwanted people. It is full of captives held with no cover from the scorching sun. The guards allow you only a short visit, so you must choose carefully with whom you wish to speak today. So, pay 2 coins to buy a scimitar. Spend some time to interrogate the captured agent. Spend some time speaking with the black-skinned warrior. Spend some time speaking with the captured family. So I get the impression you're only going to do one of these, yeah? So you're going to go with a family. All right. Please, spare my wife and children. They will not survive these conditions. Have pity. So,
talk to those guards.
You're going to talk to the guards about freeing the women and children. All right. You have 2 dice. So I guess you're just rolling those 2 then, aren't you? But you do have your +4 with your herbs, because you never know. Maybe some herbs could help.
Throw time in their eyes. Ka-cha!
Well, there's a roll of 6. You've got 2 successes. The herbs would
that might be pretty good.
The herbs would take you up to 3. Hang on a second. These are guards. They're not going to let their prisoners go.
It would bring me up to 3 successes or higher?
Unfortunately, well, you've got 6. You'd be adding 4, so you get to 10. So you're just shy of the 4th one, which is a shame. But you've got 3 successes.
Might as well use the herbs. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think so. So use your herbs. Gets you 3 successes. Oh, dilemmas. So, I think, given that, you're going to have to refuse, aren't you? Yeah.
Nobody ever even wants my camel.
No, they are not interested.
I guess I'm going to have to try to break them out with just 2 dice.
2 dice? Is that what you're going to go for, yeah?
Should have held on to my herbs, but no. We have to do what Monkey wants us to do every time.
No. I just make sure you have all the available information. That's it. The choices are
roll
yours.
The tapes. Roll the tapes.
Whoa. Okay, rolling for this to break them out. Okay, here we go.
It's not going to happen, everyone. Just a heads up. Don't get attached to this family.
You tried as they were slaying as they were trying to run out the camp.
I'm going to roll so low that they're just going to instantly murder the family.
Yeah, they're dead.
Just out of sheer annoyance for my alcohol breath, they're just going to execute the family on sight now.
I would just suggest you don't talk to anybody for a while. So, unfortunately...
It's turned to be like, sorry, Fred, I tried.
Yes.
My question is, what was my breakout attempt? Did I just try to karate kick the the cage or something.
Yeah, yes, and then just fell on your back straight away.
Yeah,
So,
just real weak sauce. Tried to kick it open.
you are spotted and need to run away to avoid being recognized. The jail guards will be even more alert for you now on. You exhaust all of your dice. Well,
Joke's on you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's too.
I've made a lot of bad decisions.
It has been quite amusing, your little story.
Please know, everyone, this is a really fun game. I just have bad decisions, plus his dice rolls are not a good combination.
All right, so...
Is this your payback for all the times I've won games?
I think it might be. Well, hey...
You're all like, I'm an expert horse rider now, and I'm like, I'm dirty, I smell like a sewer, and I couldn't kick the jailhouse door open.
That's it. Yeah. You've been down a sewer. You smell of a sewer. You smell of a sailor's encampment, having been drinking rum all night. My goodness, what type of countess do you think you are? It's unbelievable. I get to refresh one of my dice.
I thought I could play instruments.
You can't.
And they took them away from me.
You are the most disturbing countess.
That was like the worst part, though, is that I felt so bad that it said that they took the instruments away from me.
All right, so here we go. We're looking for the Calfee Vanguard. In the desert heat, you ride around the camp's perimeter looking for signs of enemy activity. Finding them is one thing, but you will also need to conserve strength for possible fighting. So, search the area. Let's search.
Yeah, I do have Camille, at least.
I'm going to trust in my perception, because that's all I've got.
He's my only friend.
So I need to roll some dice. I have literally got 3 dice. Let's give them a roll. Come on. Roll. Oh, what's that? That's 7. 7. Ooh, 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
I think chat can see now these rolls have been pretty one-sided.
It's not my fault. Well, no, remember, I spent time training with my horses. That being the case, I am rather good at this. And so now I've successfully located the enemy. I get to improve my trait. I'm going to move that 7 to a 6, making it easier for me. But rest and prepare our attack. Or attack the Saracens. I think we better rest. So we know where the Saracens' hidden camp is. Let's rest. You keep your distance from the Saracens.
If this was my turn, you would have been like, are you sure you want to rest?
Well, I'm giving you every option. So I get to refresh all of my dice. So dice are all there. And that is the end of my turn. And I think that is probably a good place to end tonight's game.
You're some horse hero, and I'm just hungover and not allowed to touch the instruments anymore.
Keep your hands off the instrument.
Like, really, the more I think about it, that's just hilarious. That was just brilliance on the part of the game designer. That is just hilarious. Yes, I feel bad about myself right now, but it's also hilarious that even in the game they were like, no, take those away. You're done now. Oh, you need someone to play music? I can help you guys.
I think the Countess has a level of confidence in her abilities that far surpass what she's actually capable of doing. She sees herself
it's the blue
as
section, man.
she sees herself as an amazing musician and she can see in dark sewers. She's able to break people out of jails. But unfortunately, that's not the case at all in any instance. She's brilliant. I like her. So, are you enjoying this story?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Of course you are.
I'm enjoying it. Not the dice rolling portion, but I'm enjoying the game.
I take no responsibility for poor dice rolls. It's just beyond me on that. But straight away, this game is a very different experience to the first game that we played, isn't it? There's a lot more going on. There's more people to talk to. There's more sort of side quests. The map is, wow, it's actually quite large by comparison to that first game that we played. So, and we seem to be traveling around a lot more. A lot more sort of moving parts to it, which is great. So I'm definitely enjoying this as much as I enjoyed the previous one. But this has got some unique elements to it, which I really like. And I got a warhorse, so I'm quite happy.
And I got the instruments taken away from me. Oh.
So because the app runs this game, it will remember exactly where we are up to. I will take a photograph just to confirm. So you were last in the
we're
jail.
going to continue this?
Well, of course, yes. We'll continue it at a later date. We will see where where the Countess's exploits lead her. Who knows? Who knows? Anything could happen. All right. Well, thank you so much for playing, Sarah. I guess we'll see you on Monday night then. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, and so our thanks to Sarah for joining playing Destinies Sea of Sand expansion. I'm enjoying where this is going, but who knows? Will I be able to take on the Saracen encampment? Will the Countess be able to rescue the poor family locked in the jail? I guess tune in next time to find out. That was too funny, and I made very wrong decisions. Yes. Yeah, maybe so. But that's where the entertainment is. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again on another TFI Games Night. But until then, bye for now.